Yeah, man. It's Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas. It's December the 25th, 2021. It's about 1 in the morning, 1 a.m. I was sleeping, and then basically I got woke up by gang stalkers with broadcasts and torture and doing all kind of stuff. Um, they were very much involved with my dream situation. Um, I did a little video about that, and then I tried to load it. And then this whole situation started with them having control over my service on my other phone. See, I'm on my Android now, um, because my iPhone won't work. They've completely stolen and rerouted the service, the data service, so they can run their live streams, their EMF broadcast live streams. And what it is, earlier they were attacking me and acting stupid. They were acting real stupid, and I was like, I ain't dealing with it. I ain't dealing with it. So um, I went ahead and turned off all of my devices, and then I unplugged my Wi-Fi router from the wall, and so no power, and so they had no service other than the street level, or stealing my neighbor's Wi-Fi's or something like that. They had no service, except for Xfinity at the street level. So they can still use that. They use all of that. They can use the neighbors, and they may. There's some of them that are close enough to use their own Wi-Fi. Um, but their broadcast, they have to have a connection to be on the internet so they can run these live streams. They're attacking my face and acting real retarded. But guess what? Their day's coming. Their day's coming. So um, I'm frustrated with it though. It's Christmas, and I can't use my phone at all. I mean, I could get off a text message probably, but I can't get any data working. If I want to check my website, if I want to check my YouTube, I can't. I can't, and I pay for that service. So I call T-Mobile, and they say, "Yeah, you're in good standing on your unlimited service plan, and it's not due. It's actually an auto pay. It comes out of my account automatically, so it's never late, or I never miss a payment or nothing like that, and it's not even coming out till later this month." So she was like, "Yeah, you're good." She was like, "Okay, well, let's reset the network settings," and so we did reset the network settings, and then um, turned it back on. And I was on this phone with her, and she stayed on the phone with me, and it still wouldn't work. I couldn't get any data to work at all. It still wouldn't work. She was like, "Okay, I'm going to credit you with a free month of service." So she did that. So that's cool. Merry Christmas to me. I got a free month of service. Unfortunately, um, this time around, T-Mobile had to cover the expense of these gang stalkers acting stupid. Usually, I'm the one that covers it because I paid the service and they steal it. But this time, T-Mobile's gonna cover it. But it's still these gang stalkers still stealing. They're still stealing from me. They're still stealing my services. So, and now I'm on this like old Android. Probably looks blurry. It's not that bad of a device. It's an A20, but um, Galaxy A20. But they got it like the way they had the script wrote on this one. They don't completely steal my service, but they divide up the bandwidth. So that's why on this device, it's really not that crappy, but it looks that crappy because they divide the bandwidth. And so I'm on live, so the bandwidth is divided, but it doesn't administrate me off completely. See, on the iPhone, they just write the script in to where I'm completely administrated off of my own service until they change it back. While they use it, they don't want to get interrupted, right? So that's why I just turned it off. I can't use it; they're not using it. So I call T-Mobile because I want to get it resolved, and then hopefully they can see what's going on, and she can see that um, she could see that she can't see what's happening with my data, but she can see that I'm in my account's in good standings and that I shouldn't have a problem and that I'm in a good service. She said, "Oh, you have excellent coverage, and your account's in good standing. You don't have a data problem." So, and I explained to her that I think my device is hacked, and if somebody's stealing my data service, but she's just a customer service person, and she can't see that. She can't see what's going on with my data. But she said she's going to. She gave me the free month of service for my inconvenience, and then said that she's going to submit a claim or a complaint with and get one of the engineer people to look at it, and they can look into that. Whoever these engineers are, they'll be able to look into it, and they'll probably be able to see what's going on. They'll either know or not. Uh, what's happening with all of that. So she told me within 24 to 40 or 24 to 72 hours that they're going to contact me back and let me know what's going on. But it's an older iPhone. It's an 8 plus, and so it might just be time. I mean, it's a good phone. I hate to have to go and buy a new phone, but I'd like to go and buy a new phone, um, because of the fact that when they do this kind of thing, I can take it right over to Apple and say, "Hey, my stuff's hacked, and I can't keep doing this." So that's one thing I want to do with, like even my laptop, especially now starting school and stuff. I can't have these idiots suppressing me and administrating my services all the time. It's, when it's important like that. And I like my phone. I can't have them administrating my phone all the time. Sometimes I need to use my phone. I can't even turn it on because they're administrating my service, or I can't even get check an email. Like earlier, I was doing a little bit of last minute Christmas shopping. Just had a couple things that I already knew what I wanted to get, and so I was going to get that. And so I didn't have my bank card with me, but I had my Cash App card with me, so I could just transfer the money to Cash App and just use the Cash App card. Um, so I try to do that, and then it starts. They administrate my service right then, and they like block it from going through. And then I'm sitting there with I tried to do it twice. I tried to transfer the money, and then it failed, but it was still pending. And then I tried to do it again, right? So then I got multiple things happening and then it's gonna all go through at some point. So they're really messing up my financial stuff too, and they're on to my everything. They're on to all of my devices and messing. They've been doing this like all day. I don't know what idiots they got on with them, or when it gets like this though, that's when I start filing police reports. When they start being real stupid, I start filing police reports. I've been over at Clayton County uh, over 20 times about hacking. 200460082. That's my case number that I keep filing under the same case number. So I don't have 100 cases. I just got one case. I got plenty of other cases from before, but in the last 14, 15 months, in the last 15 months, I've filed like I think 22 police reports in Clayton County about hacking only. I didn't mention gang stalking or remote neural monitoring because I want them to take it seriously and do something about it. And all of these things are against the law under the Computer System Protection Act of Georgia. And there's a lot of crimes listed under that bill. And so a lot of the things, what I'll do is I'll find one of those laws that are being broken, that I can prove it, and then make a video proving that, okay, and then post it unlisted with a link for the police report. And I'll put the link in the police report, and then we go file the police report and say who I believe, I know who it is, okay, who I believe is responsible for the whole thing, and then file it. And then they don't do anything. They don't call me back. So that right there in itself, the fact that I've filed that these laws are being broken against me, and I have all these little problems, like little stuff like that every day, where like I'm standing in a store trying to use my phone to transfer the money to my Cash App card so I can use that because I didn't have my real card with me, right? And then I'm standing in a store, and they have control over my life. at that point. And they're using and abusing that control over my life. But I mean, and it's not my fault for being dependent on a device. This is how we live. This is the way that we live. And these things are supposed to work properly. And that's why we pay these bills for these service plans with data for mobile data. And it's not T-Mobile's fault, because they're doing it to everybody on every service, on every device. These gang stalkers have to be dealt with. Okay, they did the same thing, trapping me at a gas pump one day when I was trying to use my phone to do a little transfer so I could pay a certain way that I want to pay. And I should be able to do it however I want to and do whatever I want to. But they take that as an opportunity. Oh, he needs to use his phone to make this situation work out. Okay, and that is where they pounce on the opportunity to have control over your life. And it's not going to be tolerated. So I may just go. They're closed today, Christmas. Merry Christmas, y'all, again. But I might just go today after Christmas. I mean, yeah, Sunday if they're open, or Monday, and just buy a new iPhone. That way, as soon as they start hacking it, I'm gonna be over at the Apple store every weekend, telling them, hey, we got to do something. We got to do something, because they're into my iCloud. They use an iCloud. If you log out of your iCloud, well, they'll block you. They'll block you from being able to log out. I would try to log out of my iCloud and the option ain't available. They just remove it from the user interface. The log out button is gone. But you know, you could, if you could log out of your iCloud, that'll probably keep them from doing a lot of the things that they're able to do. But because they do a lot of it through iCloud. They do a lot through Google and stuff like that too. But it gives them a little bit of a hard time when you log out of iCloud. But then again, it gives you a hard time when you log out of iCloud, because you want your things to work and everything needs to be logged in and situated on your iPhone. You need to be on your iCloud. Right now, I could feel one of them just start moving around in the corner of my eye with a broadcast. You know, and this is what I deal with. I woke up because they were attacking me. They were attacking me, messing with my dream stuff and everything else. You know, giving me a lot of insight is what they were doing, giving me some more insight. And you know, but I'll post that video whenever my phone starts working again. Whoever's stealing my service right now, they'll have a problem. You know, with somebody have a problem with them. And yeah, I'm in GA. I'm in GA. I'm on the south side of Atlanta. So like right outside of downtown, really. Um, but yeah, uh, really forgot what I was saying. But I unplugged my Wi-Fi out the wall because I wanted what's up, bro? I wanted not to have to deal with them doing live streams, but they'll just get on the Xfinity Street level. I turned off my phones and unplugged my Wi-Fi and went to sleep. Woke up with violent torture and coward gang stalkers trying to wish me a very Merry Christmas, I guess. But I didn't get them nothing. I didn't get them nothing yet, not this year. But hey, Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, oh, next year, baby. Next year, I got you. I promise. I promise. Um, Let me see. Grantsville. I've heard of Gainesville. I don't know where Grantsville is. So I bet it could be way out in the country somewhere. We got a whole bunch of places I never heard of, really. Because I mean, not really a city boy, but I guess I am. I live in the city, but I'm not really a country. I'm not. I got some country boy too. That's for sure. Um, yeah, it might be Gainesville. That's like more up north, North Georgia. Uh, Nice though. It's nice up North Georgia a little bit because You assumed I was one, what, a gang stalker? Oh, y'all are talking amongst each other. Never mind. I see. But yeah, it's cooler up North Georgia. I mean, I ain't got no coat on or nothing. It's cool out here, but it's not cold like it should be. When I was younger, it was snow every other year. At least it seemed like maybe once a year, every other year. I ain't seen snow in about 5 years or something. It don't ever snow around here. We get a little bit of, look, satellite broadcast is affecting the weather. It's affecting our weather. I really think so. I think it's causing global warming because there's so much broadcast stuff in our air. That's what I really think. But it's really hard to say. So right now I'm down to this Android right here, and it's my second rate Android. My good one, my S Galaxy. I can't even turn it on because that's the one where I caught the gang stalker on a screen recording. Tony Bruce caught him on my using my Facebook stuff, and it's solid evidence. You can't even have it how he had all kinds of my stuff, my groups and stuff integrated into a page, into a profile of his, and my stuff was integrated into it, and it had all these gang stalker advertisement posts on it, and I got it on screen recording, and they shut down the device, and then when I turned it back on, they deleted the video, and then I recovered it, and they deleted it again. I turned the device off. I haven't turned it on since. I'm thinking about doing the same thing with my iPhone right now, and then they're in a world of trouble because right now I feel solid grounds for a lawsuit against, not that I'm mad at them, the police or whatever. I am kind of. They don't have the resources to. They don't have a cyber unit. Unfortunately, even in a city like this, they don't even have a cyber unit because they're so far behind. And maybe it's that way intentionally. But these low-level police officers taking my report, they don't know what's going on. The detectives might not even know what's going on. So, it's not their fault. I'm not mad at them. They don't have the resources. They don't know what to do. Or maybe they do. And they just don't want to open up that can because it's going to lead to gang stalking and stuff that they don't want to talk about, satellite broadcast. But I've set the ground, if you can prove that something's happening to you that's against the law, and then you make that report, and then they have to investigate that, and that's their job, and you've done your part. And now they have to do their part, and they're not. And they haven't. And I've been trying and trying and trying. And if you go file 20 police reports and reference supporting evidence and state the laws broken against you and how it's affecting your life and whatever else, like, that's enough right there. Right there, I have enough. I think, really, I think that's grounds enough at least for a lawsuit to make them fund a private investigation where I could hire private investigators and computer forensics people and then pay myself for having to do it and everything else. I think I could win that lawsuit pretty easy right now. And that's why wouldn't that be the plan? Of course that is going to be the plan. And I'm going to keep referencing solid evidence and filing police reports that they're not answering. Right? But if I get a new phone that's under warranty, because mine's a few years old, if I get a new one that's under warranty, I can just run and take it to Apple. And then I got Apple involved. And then what? They don't want to do nothing either? What are they going to do? Give me a new phone every week? Because these gang stalkers are going to hack me every week. They're going to hack me every day. They're going to hack me as soon as I get a new one. They're going to hack it. And then I'm going to go to Apple. And then, because it's going to be a new phone under warranty, and I can take it to the Apple store and say, here's what's going on. They're just going to give me a new one. Right? And then I'm going to be like, okay. And then I'm going to do it again. And they're going to give me a new one. It's just like they're going to have to get to the bottom of this problem. Or they're going to start being on the hook too. Right? And these gang stalkers I'm going to start dragging these corporations and these police departments and these government agencies into this thing because these idiot gang stalkers don't want to get off my phone. How dumb are you? So I called T-Mobile. They gave me a free month, and they're going to get back with me after they have the engineer look into it. And meanwhile, I might just get a new phone and then start dragging Apple into it. because that's what needs to happen. Apple needs to secure their devices. So does Google and Android, and Samsung and Microsoft. They all need to secure their devices from EMF broadcasts and gang stalkers, broadcast hacking, whatever else. They know what's going on. They know what's going on. You're talking about the companies that create this kind of stuff. They know what's going on. So they need to be dragged into this whole thing. And if I got to have Apple giving me a brand new iPhone every week, that's what I'll do. That's why I think I'm going to go and as soon as T-Mobile opens back up and go ahead and just buy a new iPhone. And I don't want to have to. I want to use my old one. It's like I use my old truck and put all my money into the stock market or something. Invest in my business. That's what I want to do. I drive an old truck. I like it. And I got an old iPhone. And it works fine. And I like it. It's still a very good quality phone. But it's not under warranty, and I can't drag Apple into this thing like that. So that's what I want to do, is drag Apple into this thing. And I'm going to have to do the same thing with my MacBook. I'm going to have to go get a new MacBook. That way when they mess with it, I can drag Apple into it. Because I'm going to school. And like in 2 weeks, I'll be in school, in college for computer programming, starting in 2 weeks. It's already a done deal. And I might just buy a brand new MacBook Pro or something. I can't have them doing stupid stuff without any recourse. What, I'm going to go to my professor and say, hey, look at what's happening to my, I'm hacked. Yeah, right. When they mess it up, I'm going to go to Apple. And all these lawsuits I always talking about, yeah, at some point, these things are going to initialize. Everything's going to start coming together. Because I'm building something. And they're on mind control, acting stupid. So even as I'm on the phone with T-Mobile, telling them how they're doing this and my service ain't working, and she can see that it should be and it's not, they won't budge. They want me to plug my Wi-Fi back in so they can have 20 broadcasts around here running live streams through my services. Or 50 more, however many. They got plenty of stuff going on my phones already. But they want me to turn my Wi-Fi back on. But I'm not going to. So they're not going to win and get what they want. I might turn it back on tomorrow or something. But doing this and administrating my service, it's going to cause a whole bunch of problems. Right? So I got T-Mobile's involved, got an engineer supposed to investigate the situation. I might get a new phone and just drag Apple into the whole thing. I'm probably going to file another addition to case number 200468082 in Clayton County, who never answers my reports or anything else. They don't contact me back. They don't care. They don't. I mean, these are laws that are being broken against me. Look it up. Computer System Protection Act of Georgia. It's a whole bill with a whole bunch of hacking laws into it. So you probably got one in your state too, wherever you guys are. And so meanwhile, they just keep on. They're on broadcast. They don't care. They're doing live streams. It's Christmas live stream. I can't just give him his right. It's like a thing where, oh no, we can't let him win. We can't just give him his service back. You're not making me turn off my live stream. Okay. So we'll see how stupid they're looking real soon. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching.